What legal power did Black History slave patrols hold? Have you ever wondered about the role of slave patrols in American history? These groups were more than just enforcers. They held significant legal power that shaped the lives of Black Americans. Established in the American South from the early 1700s until the Civil War, slave patrols were primarily composed of white men. Their main job was to enforce slave codes, which were laws controlling nearly every aspect of enslaved Black people's lives. Slave patrols had the authority to stop, search, and punish enslaved individuals suspected of breaking these laws. They could act without warrants or due process, giving them immense power. For instance, they could enter plantations and search enslaved people's quarters for stolen goods or prohibited items like books, as teaching enslaved people to read was illegal. If a Black person was found traveling away from their owner's property without written permission, patrols could stop and question them. Enslaved individuals were required to carry passes stating their owner's name and the time and place they were allowed to be away. This system made it nearly impossible for them to move freely. Physical punishment was also a tool of the patrols. They could whip enslaved people found off their premises without permission or those deemed unruly. This immediate discipline was often brutal and served to instill fear. Free Black people were not exempt from the patrol's authority either. If they were found associating with enslaved individuals during prohibited times, such as nights or Sundays, they could be arrested and brought before authorities. Gatherings of enslaved people, including religious meetings, faced strict scrutiny. Patrols could break up these gatherings, which were often banned due to fears of insurrection. The legal power of slave patrols was backed by state laws and local ordinances. White residents were often mandated to serve on patrols, which granted them broad powers to maintain the system of slavery. This system of legalized racial terror sought to uphold slavery and white supremacy through violence and intimidation. The legacy of slave patrols is significant. They are considered precursors to modern policing institutions in the United States. Early police forces inherited some of their structures and roles in controlling Black populations. Understanding the legal power of slave patrols reveals the struggles Black Americans faced under slavery and the ongoing impact of these enforcement systems on racial injustice in U.S. history.